And we are back with another Dokkan Twitter episode, and the first tweet that we have is a question from the boy Air Dokkan. He is asking, what are your opinions on the brand new Dokkan Fest coming to Global and JP at the same time, Android 21? And the funny thing is, I made a tweet about this unit, so to answer this question, let's move over to my tweet. My tweet is also a question: how good is Android 21? And my answer is quite simple. After seeing some gameplay, I watched the Truth video, by the way, on Android 21, so after seeing some gameplay, she seems solid. I say solid, not too impressive, just solid. I'm not overly impressed, but she's not bad either. Overall, I feel quite comfortable with giving her a 6 out of 10. Maybe, honestly, I would not go above that. If you want to go a little bit lower to 5.5, I would not mind that. The Truth described her as mid, and if she is mid, then that would mean she is a 5 out of 10. But I do think she's not mid. She's a little bit better than mid. Maybe 5.5. But me personally, I'm comfortable with giving her a 6 out of 10 as my initial thoughts. Obviously, this can change after I see some more gameplay. But for now, my thoughts are that I will definitely be skipping. And speaking of how definitely I will be skipping, I made another tweet. This tweet is that even if Tech Dokkan Fest trunks, and even if the androids debut on 21's banner, I will still be skipping. Not even they would make me summon. Even if we get both the trunks and the androids, and even if there's discounts, I will be skipping. Your boy is in saving mode, and I realized that I used the wrong yo over there, and then I corrected myself over here. But the point is, I am in saving mode. Well, right now I'm on 704 Dragonstones and counting. Your boy is grinding the Dragonstones. We are slowly going back up to some good numbers. But I will definitely be skipping Android 21's banner. Honestly, there's nothing Dokkan could do at this point that would tempt me to summon, because I've got all of the best units. I am definitely not tempted to summon on this banner. There is nothing Dokkan could do to get me to summon on this banner, even though it's a global same time banner. Like, I'm just skipping. And to be honest, I highly suggest that everyone skips, unless you just happen to be a big fan of 21. Unless you happen to be a big fan of this character, I don't want to catch any of you summoning. There's two excuses to summon. Number one, you're a big fan of this unit. Number two, you're a whale. Outside of those two things, I don't want to catch anyone summoning for this unit. I don't think she is worth summoning for. She's not bad. She's decent, and even her banner unit seems okay, although I'm not really sure about the banner unit. Overall, it's an easy skip. I would go as far as to say Android 21 is an easy skip. Minato takes it a step further. What he said is, stop doing this. He is comparing 21 to the other mid Dokkan Fests, such as Kale and the 17s. Now, what I will say is, out of all of these units, I don't... would I put them in the same group? No. I think the 17s and Kale are certainly below the androids and 21. But would I put 21 in the same tier as these androids? Honestly, maybe. Maybe Android 21's a little bit better, maybe not. It doesn't matter. Neither of them are that good. All of these units are unimpressive, but if we're being completely fair, 21 is better than Kale, and she is better than the 17s, and she's probably better than the androids. Either way, she's not worth summoning for. I will stand by that fact. She is not worth summoning for. Do not summon for her. And then the boy Halvard, on a completely separate note, is talking about the LR Kale and Caulifla. When LR Kale and Caulifla first came out years ago, before their EZA, this unit was not only the best unit in the game, this unit was the best unit in the game by a significant margin. And then upon Easy A, they are not that impressive, if we're being honest. They're not the worst unit in the game, but they are really not that good. Like, I was expecting a little bit more. To be fair, the truth did say that don't expect too much from this unit because of how OP they were on release, but I was still expecting something, and they did nothing. Kale and Caulifla were definitely a disappointing Easy A, but to be fair though, they were insanely busted on release, so I suppose it's a balance. They are good on release, but they're mid upon Easy A. It's a give and take, so you can't complain too much, and I'm not complaining at all because I don't even like Kale and Caulifla as characters. So let's move on. Goku, yeah, this was the third premium base form Goku within the span of half a year. That's incredibly bad, and not to mention, not only was he the third base form Goku in a row, he was also just bad. Like, this unit, he's just not impressive. 1 out of 10, I don't even blame you for giving him that score. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give him minus 200. That doesn't make sense, because that's below 1, and you can't go below 1 on a scale of 1 to 10. Point is, the unit's not impressive. I don't know what they were thinking with him. Even if they were going to make him bad or good, that's not even the big issue. The big issue is it's the third base form Goku in a row. At least give him a different name. Just do something to make him different. Anyway, let's move on. This person is making a point here. The point that this person is making is the Zamasu fight actually ruins the game. Huh? I mean, he does give a deeper dive, and I can't be bothered reading this. If you want to read it, feel free. I'll quickly scroll through. You can pause it and read if you want to. I'm not going to because that's way too much. How much? Bro. Okay, it's over now. But the point is, this stage did not ruin the game. You are overreacting. I'm guessing the point that you're going to make is that it's really difficult. Maybe not, maybe so, I don't know. But this does not ruin the game because you don't have to do this stage. This is there as a challenge for the people that want a challenge. So, I don't see how you can argue this ruined the game. To be fair, now that I'm reacting to the tweet, I probably should read it all so I can actually judge it fairly, but I can't be bothered, so let's move on. Anyway, let's react to this tier list. Piccolo Jr., Vegito and God Goku are in the top tier, and then Tech Goku is one below them. I think you should put Tech Goku in the same tier as the rest, because as a bare minimum, he has the best leader skill, and he has the highest cap. So yes, I would put Tech Goku on par with the other three on top. Dark Masked King, he's very good. I'm not even gonna deny that. He is saying that he's better than Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. Honestly, I don't have a massive issue with that. If you want to move, actually Rose should definitely be moved up. I will say that. Maybe Super Saiyan 4 Vegito should be moved up. Gohan and Zamasu should be moved up. And then, for the most part, there is a few changes I would make, but it's not awful. So, and he's got Tech Broly there because he likes him. Sure, if you've got him in the bottom tier, I won't criticize you too much. He finally has a 200% leader skill. He's talking about LR Super Buu. LR Super Buu most certainly has finally got his 200% leader skill. And to be honest, even with that being the case, he is still not that impressive. Android 21's team is really unimpressive. Imagine if Bulma was not on her team. If Bulma was not on her team would be nothing. Her team would be terrible. I don't know why I did that, but the point is her team would be awful if Bulma was not on her team. The fact that Buu has finally gotten a 200% leader skill is a good thing, but the fact that it's on this terrible leader skill, it's not ideal. It's not ideal. And plus, even if he was on a good team, he's not even that overly impressive anyway, so let's just move on. You don't like all your defensive mechanics on Super. Annie, the answer to that question is no. I do not like all of my defensive mechanics on Super. 21 should have her defensive utility at the start of turn, because she doesn't. It's not ideal. I'll be honest. Which is why, if you want to give her less than a 6 out of 10, I wouldn't even criticize you too much. We need him. The truth is asking for the boy, Android 13, to save Android 21. I'm pretty sure he's just asking for an easy A. Maybe he's asking for a brand new Android 13 period. Wait, who's that in the background? I swear, that looks like Omega Shinron with a beard. It's Android 13, but anyway, the point is, Android 21 does need help, and the easy A of this guy could do that because he is a support unit. Give him some defensive utility, make him very good defensively, and that would hugely benefit Android 21 and their team, but we'll see what they do. I'm not optimistic, but you never know, and I suppose we could get a brand new Android 13 in the near future, which could also help 21, so I will say that. And we're gonna end with this. I've talked about this yesterday, and I'll talk about it again. The triple androids could potentially get their easy A during this celebration. I only hope they make them good, because this unit on release, from what I remember, wasn't even that impressive on release. So hopefully upon their easy A, they are significantly better. When they first came out, they weren't that bad, but I feel like they weren't that impressive either. It was a few years ago now, so I can hardly remember, but the point is, Dokkan, if they do easy A, just make them good. I've got them rainbowed and I've got extra copies, so I'm pretty sure I've got them to full level 10 links. Just make them good. Let us enjoy the game. With that said, let's do a quick subscriber challenge. If you guys agree with me that we want this unit's easy A to be good whenever they easy A, then you have to subscribe, because that is the challenge. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then do subscribe, especially if you just failed that challenge, because that is indeed the challenge. Also, do leave a like and comment, because those things do help out. With that said, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Tata, adios, and bye bye.